Hi, and welcome back to One's Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we have a reading about temptation. And I don't know if anyone remembers one of the very first reality TV shows I remember is Temptation Island, but I totally saw that hot strawberry blonde haired chick with the braids in my head. So I don't know. I feel like there is something here about believing you are past some sort of test or believing that you have put something to rest, you have moved on, and then they come right back up. Because, look at this dude with the snake. Yeah, no, I'm here. You thought you were good. So there's an opportunity for you to make the right choice for yourself, even though I feel like with these 8 cups, I feel like you've already been through this. So that should little bit of comfort because you know what you're doing, right? Let's call in spirit. A little bit of wind chime time. How's it going, Miss Joanna? Hello there, Patricia. Happy Monday. Let's see what else we have for you. We're going to go with the Energy Oracle. First chakra, Archangel Michael. So I feel like there is a sense here that you have been able to really look at who you are, who you want to be, and kind of solidify or finalize what authenticity means for you. So you are able to really come off as this confident, self-aware individual, somebody that I think actually provides a lot of inspiration or positivity in other people's lives. Because the first chakra, of course, is self-knowledge. So it makes a lot of sense that we have the sun coming out. There was a difficult situation here that you have endured through. And on the other end of that, you've got this really strong sense of self. And that is something that other people are noticing about you as well. So let's see what this temptation is, shall we? This is the situations deck. Drastic, extreme, harsh, cutoff. And then we have recalling, reminiscing, memories, and returning. And what really sticks out for me is returning. So, of course, we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse, which is all about somebody deciding, oh, wait, no, I think I need to go back. I forgot my hairbrush. Something like pulling you back. But this feels to me like a person that you have had an ending with, somebody that you saw for who they really were, right? They may have had a bit of a mask. They may have been trying to convince you that they were a good influence or that they cared about you. And I think over time, you saw through the cracks in that mask. And this person's hoping you're going to focus on the good memories that were made as opposed to the reason why you cut them off. And they are underestimating you because you have already done your homework here, right? Hello there, Cancer King. How are you doing? We have waves, emotions coming and going. And hamster wheel, surviving and daily hustle. This person who wants to come back into your energy is somebody that was overly confident that they would be able to find something better, find someone better, move on easier. They underestimated the weight of their feelings. So even as they try to distract themselves, there's a difficulty here because those emotions they feel for you keep rippling over them or washing over them, right? Like they can't really escape, even if they're trying to focus on their finances, for example. But I really just feel like this hamster wheel is more so about someone trying to run away, but you're in a wheel. You ain't going nowhere, baby. This person is trying to run away without actually getting any traction. So I want to give you a big old high five because whoever I'm reading for, you're going to be like, what's the right word here? You're going to have this like shield around you, right? Where you're not going to be obnoxious or hurtful, but you're going to be like, oh, you've changed. Do you have anything to demonstrate that you've healed or changed or become a better person? And that's if they get past the first like initial conversation, right? Like for some of you, this is just yeah, they came back and here's why they came back. And we're proud of you for not saying anything to these people because you deserve better. For others of you, there is this sense here that you're going to give somebody just enough rope to hang themselves because you already know they're not healed, but you want to, I don't know, maybe get closure or have some sort of conversation. I think it's closure. And with the magnetic in the reverse, I feel like you are so over this situation. There's really nothing that would bring you back to whatever this relationship was. For some of you, this doesn't have to be romantic, but I think for the majority of you, it is romantic. Or was. All right, let's get into the tarot, shall we? Since we've been talking about masks, I think the Edgar Allan Poe tarot seems to be pretty appropriate. Yes, exactly. And the thing with the merry-go-round is it's the same sight every time, like the surroundings don't really change. So, Page of Wands in the reverse. This is somebody that, again, with drastic being clarified by the Page of Wands in the reverse, this is a card about communication. If it's in the reverse, this is like, you can stay way over there. Want nothing to do with you. Hold in, clown. And then we have Three of Swords. It would appear that while no contact has been beneficial for you, self-knowledge, right? It has not been good for the person that you are not speaking with. Shocking. Because this person has a difficult time letting go, right? This is somebody who, it kind of feels to me like this is somebody who's really used to being the person who calls it, right? Like, it's not over until the fat lady sings or until I say so, like your ability to walk away and end things, presumably in a respectful way, have this person kind of lost, right? Like, how can I explain what happened other than I messed up? It's really hard for them in terms of how they view themselves as to what actually happened here. Judgment in the reverse and Death in the reverse. Yeah, so I'm sorry, you guys. I try not to like chuckle and come across as like amused, but this is like capital letters, bold, underlined. Maybe there's even like a 3D shadow. I don't know, but like this person had messages, had opportunities, and their intuition was guiding them. Maybe their ancestors were trying to guide them. There were so many messages for this person to address this problem, address this healing, learn to communicate more effectively, let go of your insecurities, whatever it was. They ignored it. They're like, no, no, no. See, like, no one messes with perfection. This person assumed that they were done healing. Like, I'm so good, I don't have to do anything else. And this feels like a great time to say, you guys, no matter how great we feel about ourselves, it's important to always feel open to the idea that someone else can teach you more, right? It's it's really important to look at every interaction that you have as an opportunity to learn more about yourself, learn more about the world, or learn more about what you could do to have a positive impact on the world. And I feel like this person is somebody who just kind of assumes they're always the one teaching, they're always the smartest one in the room. So that's why we have death in the reverse. This is somebody who doesn't know how to transform. Justice in the reverse. For some of you, this person being rejected by you, that's what it takes for them to start on their spiritual journey or to finally accept that there are things they need to work on, right? Oh, I totally missed you. Hello there, Cram. So we've got a need for somebody to realize the gravity of the situation and realize that the no contact here with the Eight of Wands in the reverse is how things are supposed to be. So this is, I think, a really tough lesson for somebody who's used to controlling things or used to getting their way. Six of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and the Fool. It's basically what I just said. There is an uncomfortable situation here that is going to balance the scales. And I feel like it's primarily uncomfortable for the other person, but it's uncomfortable because this person is seeing how others view them or how they think somebody's unfair, right? A taste of their own medicine would be a great way to say that. And that medicine has a big old label on it that says rejection. So, I mean, look at you guys, he's literally in the chair to like talk through the therapy. So if you're cross watching, like take some time for you, boo. Like go get some therapy, do some stuff that helps you process what you've been through so that you can learn to live a happier life. If you do, then there's a new beginning, a new chapter here for you with the Fool coming out. However, this Fool, did you see that? Okay. This Fool card is clarifying judgment in the reverse. And I feel like that's in particular saying this is kind of a tall, or what is it, a steep hill to climb because somebody is likely to ignore this opportunity to become a better person or ignore the lesson. This is like making me think about, can't remember the name of this theory, but there's something I learned while studying psychology that was about how we blame others versus blaming ourselves. And a good example of that is the idea that when you're driving, and let's say you're in a hurry and you cut somebody off, you're much more likely to explain away your actions through circumstance or situation as if to justify what you're doing. Whereas for other people, they're a bad driver, they're a jerk, they don't know what they're doing, they're stupid. You don't know if they're going to the freaking doctor to have a baby. You know what I'm saying? So there's an element here of somebody only really giving themselves the benefit of the doubt and wanting to constantly blame outside parties for their own failings. And they're being kind of like brought to their knees, like, yo, actually, see this right here? See this right here? Yeah, no, you're the problem. Like, if they didn't learn it already, perhaps the secondary rejection from you, or hey, maybe it's tertiary. It's you though that seems to really teach this person what's going on. We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse, King of Wands in the reverse, Seven of Swords in the reverse. Well, at least one of those, it's a good thing to have it in the reverse. So this is somebody who did everything they could to avoid looking the truth in the eyes, right? With the Ace of Swords in the reverse, we have somebody that was doing whatever they could to distract themselves from the truth of the situation. The idea that they were too controlling, they were dishonest, they were too self-absorbed, they were not compassionate, whatever it is. They've been really trying to avoid this lesson. And it's because with the King of Wands in the reverse, this person has anger problems. And it feels to me like this is in response to how this person was treated as a child or how this person was treated in a previous relationship. Almost like a need to like really make clear that they're in power, that they have control over their own life and nobody can control me. This person is having a series of events in their life, lay it all out for them and show them you're the baddie. You're the one who was causing the drama. You're the one who needs to come clean to yourself. You need to be honest with yourself about how you treat people and why that results in endings. All right, we're going to move to the Masonic Tarot. Keep in mind with the Masonic Tarot, the gold represents fire, so wands, and the mallets represent pentacles. Wow. High Priest in the reverse and Judgment in the reverse. There's a whole lot of ignorance right here, you guys. Somebody who likely likes to make others look up to them as somebody that's wise or somebody that's accomplished a lot. Look at me, I'm an expert in my field, or look at me, I made a bunch of money. This is somebody who cares a lot about what other people think about them and routinely ignores the intuitive messages that they are fully aware of. This is somebody who thinks they know better. Judgment in the reverse, again, because we have that over here. This is somebody who feels that they can choose the wrong path and make it work for them, even though I feel like they're pretty intelligent. This is somebody who has a blind spot for their own weaknesses. Three of Chalices in the reverse, the Fool, and the Ace of Gold or Ace of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, so this person has felt the void of your personality, of your compassion. Maybe you have a really badass sense of humor. They miss you. And they feel like they can't just reappear. They can't expect you to respond. So it's almost like they're going to try to do something silly to get your attention or to provoke a response. Like asking a question that is without a doubt not going to, require an answer because everyone already knows what the answer is. There's something here about like, what can I do to like poke you, right? And with the Ace of Wands in the reverse, kind of feel like this person feels like they have nothing to lose because you already pushed them away. So it's like kind of like a last ditch effort, right? Like what's something I can do and maybe I'll get lucky. 10 of Wands or 10 of Gold. But the end is approaching, the proverbial steep hill you've already climbed up. They're unwilling to climb up. It's like, yeah, no, I can't hear you from all the way at the bottom of the hill. I'm over here at the top of the hill because I've done my work. low vibe, high vibe. It's kind of like being on the wrong radio frequency. You're trying to listen to FM, but you're clearly on the other one. What is it, AM? So, like, get your shit together. So we have the Six of Gold or Six of Wands in the reverse. Overconfidence, over cocky, unwilling to accept that maybe your plan was faulty, Hi there, Kevin. How are you doing? So, again, a lesson is being taught here. Temperance. Oh, I love to see temperance, especially clarifying judgment in the reverse. Somebody was heartbroken. They rejected the idea of working on that healing or addressing what caused the problem. They ignored the messages. They didn't listen to the calling. And so what do we have here? Temperance, things finding balance on their own. It's like the Tower card in the reverse. If you don't cause the change or bring about the endings that you know you need to bring about in your life, it will end for you in a less than awesome way, right? So this person was trying to avoid accepting that things were actually over and accepting their role in this ending. But now the universe is like, oh, yeah, see, you can't just like walk out at the end of the movie like that. We're going to make you watch all the way through the credits with like some weird like video at the end. Like, no, you're not going anywhere. And you're going to probably have to watch the person that you are lusting after find happiness with someone else. So this person is being called to task and being advised it is time for you to look yourself in the eyes and admit who you really are, what you need to work on. The Star in the reverse, Eight of Gold or Eight of Wands. It's time to take action. So again, if you're cross-watching, it is time. You've got to take responsibility and look into options as far as healing or therapy. I do really feel like there is a sense here that someone has a chance at redemption or things being good again, but they do have to look at this issue here. They do have to accept responsibility. And then when they do that, the Hermit, they find their intuition is leading them again, and they are willing to listen to those messages so they get right back onto the right path. Just a little detour. All right, let's see what else we have for you guys. We're going to use the Crow Tarot. Two of Swords. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Yes, there is temptation and a decision that needs to be made regarding that decision. I feel pretty confident that the majority of you are like, temptation? What temptation? I ain't tempted. Been down that path. I'm good. Thank you, though. Like, I'm on a diet. What else do we have? We have the Magician in the reverse and the Two of Wands in the reverse. We also have a special guest. Hello, my name is Hambone. I'm adorable. Right? So with the Magician in the reverse and the Two of Wands in the reverse, there's somebody who may be comfortable with the idea of black magic or wishing ill upon others. What I really feel like this is, because of the way the wands kind of come together at the bottom there, is somebody is trying to bring about some sort of accident or problem that would encourage you to reach out to them or encourage you to feel like you should rely on them. He says hi right back, Patricia. So this person may be trying to find a way to make you need them or make you run into them. I don't know that it's going to go very well for them, though. You have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse because there's no desire for you to collaborate with this person. You do not want to be, just chilling with this person. Five of Cups. So this person, they know you're not really looking for opportunities to hang or get to know them better. And they're this really sad crow. Like, dang, I got 5 cups and you don't want any of them? Sorry, I've been watching 1883, so, if you hear me say, why? That would be why. It's a really good show, by the way. This person is at a loss. Like, how can I get you interested again? What can I do to tempt you? For some of you, this person may try to find a gift or some sort of project to work with you on, but it's all because they are motivated to find a way to get back into your life, to find a way to kind of seduce you or fool you into thinking that this 10 of Cups is something you can have with them. What they don't realize is they're going to be over here scheming and trying to find ways back into your life while something else happens for you. So in other words, they could be assuming that they have the best plan ever and they know exactly how to get you back into their trap. And while they're working on building this trap, there is someone else that enters your life. Two of Swords, Ace of Swords in the reverse, and the High Priestess in the reverse. So this person is either going to be completely oblivious to the fact that you have another love interest or you have another opportunity, and they'll be that much more heartbroken when you don't choose their offer. Or for others of you, this person is going to be finding a way to keep tabs on your life, and they're going to be upset when they hear that there's somebody else that is interested in you or interested in being with you. And they're going to try to find a way to cause drama. Talking crap, being annoying, whatever it is, this person is trying to keep other people out of your life so that they can claim you as theirs. And I don't think they're going to be successful. Remember, we had the Six of Wands in the reverse, and that card in the upright is all about victory. So this person is expecting to be victorious in a situation where they will not be. Hermit in the reverse, right next to the Hermit in the upright. So this person's going to try to convince you that a new partner or a new love interest is not worth your time, but they're just trying to manipulate the situation. Hi there, Nancy. How are you doing? All right, let's see. What can we find out about this new person? Queen of Wands in the reverse, Seven of Cups. Yeah, so there's going to be an illusion, some sort of fabrication or a lie, maybe even just like straight up gossip that tries to say this person is either jealous or untrustworthy, perhaps disloyal, or just focused on the sex, right? So those are the things you will likely hear about your new person. Six of Pentacles. We had that right here as well. Now I'm asking about the new person, and we have the King of Pentacles in the upright after we just had the King of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm telling you, This person from your past is going to try to get you to dislike a new love interest, and they're going to be completely off base. It's going to be like their favorite color is red and their favorite color is actually blue. Like weird reasons for you not to like this person, like overtelling stories or exaggerating the motives. And really, what it is with the Three of Swords here is somebody is jealous. Somebody feels like you should be with them. Two of Wands. Five of Swords. So this feels to me like a reminder for you to ask questions. Be careful what you're believing in terms of what other people tell you about other people. But also keep in mind with this Five of Swords that sometimes when people are trying to like influence how you view another person or even straight up sabotage a situation, you can arm yourself with information, receipts, and make the situation less difficult. So it feels to me like asking questions is important. With the Five of Cups in the reverse, I think it's going to help you avoid a situation like I'm getting like a rom-com, like those predictable storylines where there's miscommunication. And so now you think that person's in love with that person instead of you. And so you decide, oh, well, I guess I'll try to make them jealous and go out with somebody. You know what I mean? Like this, like over manipulated, like planned miscommunication kind of situation where all you have to do is be straight with your communication and ask questions when you have them. It feels to me like you have to ask a question of the person that you're interested in, this new love interest, in a respectful way, and that will avoid a ton of problems. All right, let's get some clarification with the miniature Rider-Waite, and then we'll call it a day. What else do we have, please? Three of Wands. And the Chariot. You seem to already be expecting this person to try to put obstacles in your way. Maybe they've already done this to you. Maybe you just know that's how they roll. Either way, I think you see them coming a mile away. Ace of Swords in the reverse, Ace of Swords in the reverse. Ace of Swords in the reverse. So there's definitely some lies being told here by this King of Wands in the reverse, by the person from the past. But I don't think that's why you came here. Pretty sure you already knew that. So this person is possibly coming back to you or coming back around because they think you need money and they could help you with money, or they need money and they think that you would potentially be compassionate enough to help them out of a difficult situation. But I definitely feel like there's something to do with money here. Yeah, Four of Pentacles in the reverse. For some of you, this person's going to say, like, you work really hard. You don't deserve to be, paycheck to paycheck. I want to buy some things for you. And it's not something you should take. I know, free stuff is great. But here's the thing. Most free things aren't actually free. You know what I'm saying? All right, what do we have for the Magician in the reverse? The Empress in the reverse. Holy buckets, this is not good energy, you guys. This is, I want to stop things that are working for you. I want to manipulate the situation so that you see me in a different light. This is like somebody setting up a like brawl outside of the bar so that they can save you and look like the fucking hero. There's a hand gesture I'd really like to do right now, but it's probably inappropriate. It is inappropriate. Like, come on, dude. This dude is, I'm sorry, I don't know it's a dude, but like, this is somebody who's like, what can I do to make myself look good so that this person looks at me in a better way? Like, Do you know who you're working with here? Like, my collective's way too smart for you and your shenanigans. Four of Swords in the reverse. You see right through their issues. They're pretending to be healed. And I also think you know that they have money issues. I think you know it. Or, you know, for some of you, you know that this person prides themselves on their finances. Maybe that's the only thing that they take care of. So they try to like really build up what's going on with them financially to kind of like draw people in. Like this would be the kind of person that brags about their cars or brags about their zip code or brags about, you know, how many vacations they go on or how much money they won in Las Vegas. What are you doing over there? Get down. He's not going to listen to me. Anyways, temperance. So there's like, this is so weird. There's like this desire for them. Maybe if I buy things for them, I can pay off my karmic debt and also win them back. It's like, that's not how this works, dude. Like, no. If you have an issue personally, like individually, you deal with that on your own. You address it and then you go about your life. You don't try to like, I don't know, like make something work for you in two different ways. Like I'm gonna buy someone, but I'm also gonna buy my karmic debt off. Like, I'm just gonna start calling you Birdie Madoff. The Star in the reverse, unhealed, shocking. This person may also have an issue accepting that others are drawn to you, whereas they don't have that same appeal, right? Like there's something here about a discrepancy with you pulling in new opportunities or bringing in, you know, love, and they're failing to do so, right? Like they see that you have other options and it drives them crazy. Two of Wands, Eight of Swords. Yeah, there's going to be some sort of attempt here to make you worry about somebody else in an attempt to kind of bring you in closer, bring you into the fold. So be very cautious what you listen to, what you take seriously, ask questions. I feel like you'll be able to solve this mystery without having to have the drama if you just use your noggin. Nine of Wands in the reverse. That's the wounded warrior, somebody who's known to, you know, get back up after a difficult situation. But this is telling me that there is a time, this is like there's a season for everything. There is a time to give up and there is a time to defend yourself. So I think you've gotten quite good at using your discernment and figuring out this is a time for me to be like, you want to fight about it? And this is a time for me to just be like silent. I talk a lot, you guys, but one of the most powerful things I've learned is silence. Silence can speak volumes. I don't need to just yapper on and on and on. Sometimes all I need to say is best said with no response, right? Like deja vu? Well, there's got to be a message in there for you somewhere. We've got 10 of Swords in the reverse and the 5 of Swords. I think you've gone too long without this person, or, you know, you're too self-sufficient on your own. You've been doing the healing that you need to for yourself, but also as a result of whatever this relationship was. So I feel like when somebody tries to sabotage you or create drama for you, you're just like kind of impervious to it. Like, oh, that's cute. I actually don't care about that. It's funny though. I'm gonna go over here. Like this person is underestimating you. They think that they can cause serious damage, but they can't. Two of Swords in the reverse. Hanged Man. So there's already been a decision made. I feel like this is you making a decision. You see things differently than you used to. You have a greater understanding of acceptance, of what will be for me will be for me. This person is not prepared for the strength that you actually embody. With this Hanged Man, what I really see is you see through them, but you also know when to just stay still. You know when to not make a move or not say something because it would only get you dragged back in, right? You're fine with just being like, just go about my business. Yeah. Go eat an oatmeal cream pie. All right, you guys, I think I'll leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you on the next reading.